Yeah. Y'all know what time it is. What I want y'all to do right now is get up out your seats, line up, and let's go.
Can you introduce yourselves?
Hi, I'm Katie Gallegos.
Hi, I'm Yaeli.
Could you tell us a little bit about your favorite piece of choreography that you did, Katie?
It was probably the line dance, the Wiggle Jiggle, because, like I said again, it's just about having fun and you got to be yourself and put your own groove into it.
Okay, if you can describe the Wiggle Jiggle in one word, what would you say, Yaya?
It was fantastic.
We are here with Taylor, Sabrina, and Aaliyah. How you girls doing?
Good.
Sabrina, could you tell us what your favorite experience as far as the choreography was involved?
I really liked doing the Wiggle Jiggle dance because it was like a new experience for me. It was a new dance that I've never really seen before, and now I did, and it was just really something fun to learn.
Taylor, could you tell us a little bit about what you're gonna take with you from the Wiggle Jiggle?
Oh man, the memory is the biggest thing. Just be able to say that I was in a music video.
Aaliyah, what would you say was the most craziest experience on set while you were filming the Wiggle Jiggle?
When we were there, well, after we had a really hard time. We wanted to take a lot of pictures and stuff, and there was so much wind that most of the time our hair was just we were walking around with our hair like this.
We're here with the nephew, DJ Dizzle himself. Actually, the intro starts with you. Can you tell us a little bit about how it was being on set of the video?
Man, it was hella cool. Of course, I was running late, like I always do. I do so many jobs, but Silly hit me up and he was like, "Yo, roll out," and I made an appearance. I had to because when I'm around something good and something positive, I have to be there to support it.
I think as far as Jay Dizzle, you brought to the table with the intro as far as the introduction?
I think from what I was told, that my voice drop for the radio, as soon as it opens, it's gonna be it's gonna catch people's attention because it's hey, it's gonna sound like a radio voice, and how many times have you been in a car and it's do you want to buy this car right now? And you trip out, so that's gonna zone out and it's gonna give you full attention to the video, and you're gonna see what this Wiggle Jiggle is all about. You're gonna see that it's from Corpus Christi, everybody's doing it, why aren't you? And then you're gonna slap yourself and be like, yo, I'm gonna do it in the car, and you're gonna be swagging out,
Yo, what up? It's DJ Stomp, resident DJ over at XS Nightclub, also at Flanagan's downtown. Been DJing all over Corpus for a good minute now. Just want to say real quick, very proud of Sil and Q for doing this song. It's been amazing seeing it grow from just a line dance to people actually that I don't know coming up to me and requesting the song to get the dance floor packed, and also seeing YouTubes around the world, the Philippines, France, and all that. The movement is just crazy. Go support them. I am Wiggle Jiggle Nation. Hashtag that, hashtag everything if you want, whatever it takes to get this song out. I say much love to I am, much love to Corpus. Finally, it seems like everyone's finally supporting everyone, and just can't wait to see what happens with this track. So, peace.
All right, here we are on set with John Michael Morez. Thank you for being here with us.
Yeah, of course.
As an artist, I know you're doing some music and you're putting yourself out there as well. Can relate to the whole concept of delivering a positive message. And that is what the Wiggle Jiggle is about. Tell us a little bit about what you would like people to know about the Wiggle Jiggle.
Well, once you hear the song and once you see the video, by the end of that video, everybody's gonna know you should know the dance. You know what I mean? It's so catchy, and that's another thing. Catchy. It's very catchy, and it's just gonna captivate people's attention.
All right, here we are with a Verse of Verse Star Music. How you doing today, Verse?
Doing pretty good. How about yourself?
I'm good. We've been interviewing a lot of people about the music video. It's definitely a lot of choreography. I know you've done the dance, and I know you've seen the dance. What's your favorite part about the Wiggle Jiggle dance?
Actually, the Wiggle Jiggle. Actually, I think you were the one who taught me the Wiggle Jiggle.
Nice.
And then I had to look it up on YouTube to check out the dance and stuff. But I would say probably the chorus is probably the catchiest.
Right, the hook, right?
Song, yeah.
So here we are with the one and only, the beautiful Jenny. We're so excited that you took the time to come do this interview because I understand you play a huge role in the video as the choreographer of the dance and for the extra scenes that the song entails. We're so excited that we had the opportunity to be able to work with you and some of the dancers that you work with. What was the hardest part about controlling a group of dancers to do the same thing that you do, you know, to get them to learn that part?
Well, okay, so the thing is, that's what I do for a living, and I use my students, so it wasn't like I had to, you know, try to rile up someone else's troops. They already have me for several hours a day, several days a week, and so they're used to my work ethic, they're used to my instruction, and they're pretty much used to my style and choreography. So it was it was mostly effortless, and it was kind of just a matter of building up their confidence, because not all of them had done music videos before. But you know, like I said, it's pretty effortless to work with my kids. They're great. I love them. I was really excited to be able to include some of my younger dancers, because they don't always get to participate in stuff like this when these opportunities come around.
What up, guys? We're here with DJ Twinkie of Whiskey River.
What's up, guys? I'm DJ Twinkie, the resident DJ here at Whiskey River. We've been in the game 9 years, and we're more than proud to play Wiggle Jiggle. I know it's going to take over worldwide, and I'm very proud and honored to say that we were one of the first to play it here.
All right. Hey, it's been a pleasure.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we are with the Wiggle Jiggle hitmakers themselves, Silmion and Q. Could you tell us a little bit about the most challenging thing that you had to endure in the creation of the concept of this video? Because there was so much that went into this. What was the most challenging part?
First off, this is like an independent project, so I mean, you have to do everything yourself. You know, everything relies on, you know, your work ethic, and you know, so that was the most challenging thing, just kind of making sure everything was in order, and you know, but I had a lot of help, you know, with just like Jenny with the choreography, you know, Q, you know, Pops, you know, my family, you know, so they made things easy, but you know, just the whole concept in general, you know, it just kind of comes to me, you know, like even with the video, like I just kind of saw it in my head, and that's kind of how the Wiggle Jiggle came about.
Sil, I know you've had a long career in this business, with music, dance, choreography, writing, producing, the whole works, you know, performing, you know, and doing contest after contest. You've been, you know, state to state. You've done so much. What's like the one thing like that brought you to this point? Like what as far as success and practice and?
Just being in entertainment all my life. I mean, just been dancing since I can remember. I got it from my father. You know, he taught me when I was younger, and it's just always been something fun for me. You know, it's just what I love to do, and just from that point, and just always traveling and dancing, performing, you know, in front of people, and it's just fun to dance, and you know how the dance came together, you know, from that point, you know, was just from just going out, having a good time, you know, seeing the other dancers out there that were out at the time, and you know, Q came in, and actually another one of our friends, you know, he had the idea of kind of doing something new, you know, in the club, aside from all the other dancers that were out there. This was the time that a lot of dancers came out, you know, and so we sat in my room one day, and you know, Q kind of started it off. He came up with the whole, the skeleton of the Wiggle Jiggle, what it is today. And yeah, we just went from there. We took it to the club, and we would do it to like certain songs, you know, that kind of had that swag, tempo, you know. And yeah. So that's kind of how the Wiggle Jiggle started way back when, maybe 5 years ago. We were always going out in the club, and you know, people would do it here and there, but you know, we never had a name to the dance, or we never, you know, stamped it. We would just kind of do it, you know, and people kind of, they were a little familiar with it, but it had no name. So that's kind of how it started.
Q, could you tell us a little bit about how important friendship is and within the business of what you guys do together as a group with I Am?
I would probably have to say it's not gonna move without friendship. You know, when you hear Wiggle Jiggle, you automatically smile. You know what I mean? It's
always.
It's just so much fun, and as far as in the music industry, you're always gonna have like enemies. You know, people who don't agree with what you're doing. So I mean, once you have that foundation, you know, of friendship already sold, you know, you can do anything when two people are on one track mind, and we both pull off of one another. You know what I mean? Through ups and downs, you know. So I really think just, even aside from the Wiggle Jiggle itself, I mean, just having a solid foundation of friendship and saying, hey man, you know, we can grow and build something, you know, together, and have it mean even much more than family. I mean, I think it's just a blessing all by itself.
Could you tell us a little bit about what you would like people to know as far as the entrepreneurship and the entertainer that you are?
Well, I mean, I'm just a simple guy, you know. I'm just doing what I love to do, and you know, just whenever I come up with an idea, it's a blessing to be able to, you know, bring it to life. And you know, I wouldn't be able to do that without my support system, which is my team, and you know, just everybody around me. So it's just a blessing to be able to do what I do, you know. Like I said, I don't know, it's not really too much to me, you know. Like I said, I'm just a simple guy. That's where the name I Am comes from. Like, you know, I'm myself whenever you see me out, whenever you see me behind closed doors. It's just the same person, and you know, yeah, I mean, there's not really much to me, you know, just what you see is what you get, you know. But yeah, when it comes to business, you know, I just want to make sure everything gets done. I mean, it gets done the right way, and you know, to the best that it can be. And I mean, and that's just how you should always attack things, or in anything you do, not just music or entertainment, but you know, whatever you want to do in life, you know, just always go for it. You know, give it your all, and you know, eventually, you know, you're going to achieve what you're trying to accomplish. You know, and that's just one thing. It's just always just stay on the course to where you're going until you get there. You know, you can't really, you know, if you have a destination, you can't stop, you know, and get to your destination. So you have to keep going. You got to keep that drive going. And that's just one thing I've learned over time, you know, through experience and, you know, the ups and downs of the industry and, you know, being in entertainment, is that you just, you know, once you know, you get an idea or you have something that you want to do, you set a goal for yourself, you just have to keep going. And you know, that's what we've done with the Wiggle Jiggle. You know, I mean, this is an independent movement. It takes hard. I know it seems easy and I know it seems simple, and you know, it's fun, but I mean, it's a lot of hard work behind the scenes that, you know, just to put this whole thing together. You know, as far as just the song and the dance itself, just the whole movement. You know, the video. I mean, everything we've done it ourselves. You know, and with my team. You know, Sylmian Entertainment. And it's like I said, it's a blessing. I mean, it's very hard out here. So to get support the way we have been, I mean, I definitely appreciate it. Every time somebody reaches out to me, I always make sure, you know, I reach back, you know, and show love. I've shown love to everybody who's shown me love, and I will continue to do that, because it's such a blessing to be able to do, you know, what you love to do. I mean, it's so hard. I can't stress it, you know, enough that it's so hard, you know. And just to, you know, we've done this ourselves, you know what I mean? Like, it came from our room, you know, just a couple months later, and here we are, you know, people are doing it around the world. You know, it's a blessing. I can't, you know, I get emotional talking about it, you know what I'm saying?
You know, and I know that your parents, you know, must be so proud. You know, I know that they're always at the shows, always at the, you know, the video shoots, you know, the recording sessions, you know, and it takes a good chunk of time, you know. I know they're just amazingly proud of what you do. What's the one thing that, you know, from this video shoot that you can look back from, you know, recording this video and making this video that makes you just so proud of the moment?
Well, like I said, just to be able to do what we, you know, love to do, just being able to showcase, you know, an idea that we had, you know, just for fun, and it's reaching so many people, and they're just having such a good time. You know, I had a lot of people tell me they're having a bad day, and they turn on the song, and it just, you know, it brightens up their whole mood, you know. Just to kind of, you know, translate that, you know, and now have a visual to it, you know, it's a good feeling, you know, that it's reaching out to a lot of people, and they're really having fun doing it. Like, all ages, it's for everybody. I mean, you have little kids doing it to old people, you know what I mean? And it's, you know, it's really a blessing, man. It's fun. I'm just glad that everybody's kind of really, you know, enjoying, you know, what we had to offer.
I think it's really important we give back. You know,
Definitely.
I mean, like, as far as just being, I mean, we could have did it anywhere else, you know, but as far as, you know, like, hey, you know, this is where we live, this is where we're from, you know, let's give something, you know, let's give something back, you know, and make something that's bigger than ourselves, you know.
Exactly. And then the whole team is, you know, Corpus bred, you know what I mean? So everybody working with, to the video production, to the choreography, you know, to just everybody that was involved, it was all the city, and I really want to showcase that, you know, in the video, and that it really does that in the video. And we're just glad to be a part of this movement. It's just not about us, it's about everybody. You know, the Wiggle Jiggle is nothing without the people. And, you know, I just want to send that message out there. And, you know, we're very, very appreciative of, you know, just what's happened over the course of a few months. You know, it's definitely a blessing. You know, we couldn't do this, first of all, without our parents. We want to give them a shout out to all the strong support, you know, our family, you know, so everybody that had a big part, and you had a big part in it too, Eric. You know, you and J. Mike kind of spread it out there when it first came out, you know, and you know, give it.
Thanks.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun.
For the new listeners, yeah.
It's definitely been a fun ride, you know, for everybody involved, and you know, for me personally, it's been, you know, so much fun, and it really is a blessing because it's like, you know, the song, you know, music, it brings the people together, and that's exactly what you guys are doing. And you know, on behalf of myself and, you know, everyone that's been behind this whole thing, we just want to really give a big thanks to you guys for just making this incredible song that everybody could relate to, have fun with, enjoy themselves, and just be able to deliver a great message, which is the love and compassion for music and people and friendship and family. Thank you guys for that. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you. We appreciate it.